Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video we saw why do we need to learn a AVL tree, whereby we saw that over the time a binary search tree can get disbalanced and hence the performance of the binary search tree starts going down. So we need a new type of a tree so that the balancing of a tree can be respected, and for that we introduced AVL tree. Now in this video, let's see what exactly is a AVL tree and how does it make sure that the balancing of a binary search tree is respected. So as we can see here, a AVL tree is a balanced binary search tree. So you see that AVL tree is also a type of binary search tree. That is, whatever the properties of a binary search tree are there, the same property also applies to AVL tree. That is, the left child will be smaller than the root and the right child will be greater than root, and this recursively applies to all the nodes. But we also see that there is one more term that has been added over here called balanced, which was not there in case of binary search tree. So a binary search tree can be disbalanced, which we saw in the previous video. But AVL tree makes sure that a binary search tree is never disbalanced. It is always balanced so that the performance is maintained. Now how it does that? It does that using a simple mechanism called height balancing. So it says that the height of immediate subtree of any node differs by at most 1. So this is how it makes sure that the binary search tree is always balanced. Now this term is also called as balance factor. Now let's try to understand it using one simple example. So let's say this is our AVL tree. Now the property says that height of immediate subtrees of any node differ by at most 1. So let's start from the first node, that is the root. So what is the height of the left subtree? Height of 80 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Now what is the height of the right subtree? It is 2. Now difference between left subtree's height and right subtree's height is equals to 1. So this property is respected. Now let's see one more example. Let's say we take this node. So what is the height of left subtree? It is 0. What is the height of right subtree? It is 1. The difference between the height is 1. So again this property is maintained. So we are good. Now let's take one more example. Let's say 80. What is the height of left subtree? It is 2. What is the height of right subtree? 0. Difference between the height is 2. And we here said that the height can be max difference of 1. So the property is not respected in this node. So we say that this tree over here is not a AVL tree because this node does not follows the property of height difference of 1. Fine. Now you might be wondering that this node over here does not respects the property of AVL tree, hence this tree is not a AVL tree. But can we do something so that this node again starts respecting the property of AVL tree? Yes, we can do that. So for that the concept is this node will require some rotations. Now this is what is being told here. It says that if at any point the height differs by more than 1, which happened in this case, then a rebalancing is required, and that is done using rotation. Now what is rotation and how it is done, we will see that in a while. But for now, I hope you have understood why do we need a rotation? So basically a rotation is required whenever any node fails to follow the property of AVL tree, that is the height of left and right subtree differs by more than 1. Now one more important thing to note over here is that the height of a null node or empty height is always considered -1. So let's say this is our node. So what is the height of left subtree? It is 1. Now on the right side, since there is no child, we will consider the height of the right child as -1. Now why we are considering it as -1 and not 0? We will see that when we learn how we are deleting or inserting a node in a AVL tree. So that will be clear in a while. So for now, just remember that the height of a node which is null is -1. Fine. So I hope you have understood what is a AVL tree and what are the properties of it. Now let's see some examples of tree and try to guess if it is a AVL tree or not. Now here we have a binary search tree. Now let's see, is it an AVL tree? So the height of left subtree is 1, height of right subtree is 1, difference between that is 1 minus 1, 0. So we are good. Now if we see this node, height of left subtree is 0, height of right subtree is also 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So we are good here. Now let's see this node, height of left subtree is 0, height of right subtree is also 0. Difference between that is 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So we are good here. Since these are leaf nodes, we are by default fine. So this is a AVL tree. Now let's see one more tree. So again, here we have a binary search tree. So if we look at this node, the height of left subtree is 2. The height of right subtree is 1. Difference between that is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we are good at this node. Now let's see this node over here. Height of left subtree is 1. Height of right subtree is 0. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So we are good. Let's see this node. Height of left subtree is 0. Height of right subtree, since it is a null, we consider it as -1. 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we are fine. Since this is a leaf node, we are fine. This is a leaf node, we are fine. This is a leaf node, we are fine. If we take this node, height of left subtree is 0, right subtree is also 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So we are fine here as well. So since all the nodes in this tree is following the property of AVL tree, this is a AVL tree. Now let's see one more example. So here again we have a binary search tree. So if we start from root node, the height of left subtree is 1, 2, 3. Height of right subtree is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. That means this node is not following the property of AVL tree, since the difference in height is more than 1. Now since there is at least one node which is not following the property of AVL tree, hence we will not see into all of the other nodes. We can clearly declare that this tree is not a AVL tree. Fine. Now let's see one more example. So again, here this is a binary search tree and we start from the root node. So the height of left subtree is 1, 2, 3. Height of right subtree is 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. We are good. Now let's see this node over here. Height of left subtree is 0. Height of right subtree is 1, 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. That is, this node over here is not following the property of AVL tree. So we can say that this entire tree is not a AVL tree. Fine. So I hope you have understood what is a AVL tree and what are the properties of a AVL tree. Now from the next video onwards, let's start learning the operations that can be performed on a AVL tree. That is, how to create a AVL tree, search a node, traverse the nodes, insert a node, delete a node, and finally delete the entire AVL tree. So let's start learning these operations in the next video. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.